In today's video, we're going to be unboxing my largest TrixBrix order to date. This video is not sponsored in any way. All the thoughts and opinions shared are my own. Be sure to stay till the end to see a layout featuring all the new tracks, and I even threw in a few bloopers. Let's get started. Alright, well here it is. I've been waiting on this, only for about a week. It was delayed, but by the end of it, it came out a day later than it was supposed to. So this is a giant box from TrixBrix. So hopefully everything's intact. This box looks a little beat up, I guess, but you know, international shipping, they're gonna rip it all apart and all that. In my experience, like I said, I'm in the US, so pretty sure they're in the Netherlands, but they're really pretty quick about getting things shipped and everything. It basically took a week, I guess. Okay, so double length straight tracks. I bought 2 boxes, which are stuck together somehow. You can never have enough of these. I love these for a lot of reasons. This is my first R72 curved track. So this is a quarter circle. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a full circle of R72 now. The only thing I had before was R56, and I just had a complete circle of that. These are really cool. So this is they're printed tiles. So I got dinosaurs, of course. So it's a pack of 5. I got danger high voltage. And these rubber bands are supposed to be better than the bands that would be on like a power functions or powered up motor to go around the wheels if you're going up inclines. And there's a reason we need that, because we're going to be doing some inclines. We'll get to that. Let's see. I don't even remember what all was in the order. This should be stuff for the bridge, I guess. Yeah. 4-span bridge. I didn't know it actually came with... It's 2 pieces, but 2 of the long pieces of straight track. So that's really great. And you've got all these pieces. So I'm really excited to... I think it'll be really cool to have a bridge. So we get that built up. This, I guess, is the extension of the bridge. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This expands it by 1 section, I guess. Oh, I don't think I've got one of these before. Banana Berman, you've probably heard of him or heard Brixar mispronounce it.
Banana Bertram.
But of course, he's a proud user of TrixBrix. So I guess we've got a QR code to go to his channel. I have featured him once on the channel, I believe. Yeah, these are all videos he's done. We had the loop track, I remember that. I don't know if I've seen that one. I have seen that one. That's where he collaborated with Almighty Arjun. And you may have heard me mention that before. Almighty Arjun is the channel that really made me want to start doing Lego YouTube content. Just always loved his videos. Okay, so now we have the Infinity Loop. No. Okay, so can I get this in frame? Let's get this out of the way. Okay, so yeah, this is it doesn't come with all this. But this is what you get. You get a big figure 8, and if I'm not mistaken, all of these tracks are R56. I'm pretty sure it has everything in the picture here. So I bought a kit. So it came with the infinity loop, the bridge, and the extension. So this will really be my first time doing any kind of incline or bridges or anything like that with Lego trains. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's really nice packaging. I like this. Okay, yeah, so we get 6 double straights, 24 R56 curves, which, what is that? I mean, I guess it's 3 half circles to come up with a figure 8, something like that. 4 half straight tracks and 26 of the support segments. So I'm excited to see what those look like. What else do we get here? I don't know if I've ever gotten any kind of literature like this before. I guess I'm kind of a high-dollar customer now buying all this stuff. But, you know, I love that companies like this are around. I know you can get some kind of cheap stuff on AliExpress and whatnot, but I don't think you would be able to without these companies being the trailblazer. And I do want to directly support them for the hard work they've put into these products. I should have said this at the beginning. This is absolutely not sponsored. This is just me buying a bunch of stuff and wanting to try it out. So hopefully I should be able to make some room in the living room. I'll have to take the tables out because I don't think all this would fit on the tables. I think it's just going to be too big. But yeah, let's try all this out. All right, well, here is the complete infinity loop with bridge. So again, all of this came in a single kit together. If you're looking to build this, it's about 3.5 feet by 7.5 feet from end to end. It's a few inches less than that, but that's about the space you would need to build this. So this is, again, the kit that everything came in, except the bridges were separate. You can buy this on its own, but you do save a little bit of money getting the bridge with it as well. So I have 3 pieces of double straight left over because the bridge sections came with their own pieces for that. It was a lot of pieces. I think I took a couple pictures when I got all the bags out and started feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but it wasn't that bad, and it was kind of fun to put together. So I have 2 extra large supports left over because the bridge does not use them. And the bridge is incredibly sturdy. I was very surprised. It doesn't even bend at all, even with, I've got 2 powered locomotives here with batteries and everything, and you can't even tell when it goes over. Extra pieces. So I had these left over, but that's because of that support, and that support's actually connected to the bridge. We did get a TrixBrix tile. I have a few of those now. These were all the extra pieces I ended up with, so I'm glad that they include extra pieces, and I'll tell you why. These pieces. These are the pieces that are going to go on either side of the track and connect to the supports, but these are not able to connect to the top. So like if I try to connect it here or try to connect it to one of these round support pieces, it will not fit over it. I would have to kind of come on, focus now. I'd have to cut away in here to make it work, and this is how many I ended up with. That's what, 6 that I could not get to connect to the supports because they were just not the right exact size on the bottom side. I think there's 1 or 2 left over in this bag here, but at least I had enough extras to be able to make it work. I'm hoping most people do. I think you get about 10 extra, I think it was, something like that. And it seems like they are kind of moving to injection molding for a lot of this stuff. This piece here, let me separate it from the others. This piece looks injected molded here. This exact same piece is used on the bridge, and those were actually 3D printed. So it was the exact same piece in both sets, but those were 3D printed. And then you've got like the side piece that goes onto that is 3D printed as well. So I'm kind of wondering if slowly they're going through and maybe changing over to injection molding. I absolutely prefer injection molding. So all of these octagonal pieces, these supports for the bottom here, those are injection molded. The last couple supports on the incline, those are 3D printed. And then, you know, it goes right back to the injection molded pieces. And then on the bridge itself, all of the like kind of lattice support pieces, those are all 3D printed. They fit together fairly well. There are a bunch of Technic pins, and those are the ones I had left over. And some of them were a little finicky to get these seated, but it all worked out in the end. It was fine. It's just a little different from maybe a injection molded Lego piece. So I just wanted to go over all that for anybody that might be interested in this kit. Let's go ahead and see it in action. So I'm going to go ahead and kick on the front locomotive, get that connected, and then the rear locomotive. And now let's take off. So it's pretty much always going to struggle a little bit going uphill like this. You can see how far it slows down. And again, this is 2 powered locomotives, each with dual motors. And it slows down that much going up. And then, of course, it's going to speed up a little bit when it goes down. Let's go ahead and raise. I'm not sure how good these batteries are. Well, yeah, very. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! That's funny. Okay. Well, before I go any further, I think I want to do one more test with the going up the incline. I want to try a single motor locomotive and maybe see how many cars it can pull up, because I do know that they include these rubber bands to give you a little more traction when going up. So maybe I didn't know if I needed these or not. Again, you've got 4 motors between all of these, so traction will be less of an issue with this. But just to give you guys an idea, I'll try it real quick. All right, so we've got the 60197 train, just like if you went out and bought it. You got a locomotive, 2 cars. I don't know if you can hear it, but I definitely do hear it losing traction as it's going up the incline. Try to speed it up a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to come through or not, but I can definitely hear it starting to slip a little bit. Let's add on another car. Okay, didn't even get the last one on. This is 3 cars, and it just does not have the traction it needs to get up reliably. It'll get up there eventually, but I think we can do better. Look at it, I just stopped it, and it's just sliding on back down. So now I'm going to go ahead and try the rubber bands on the motor and see if that improves things. Okay, so I've got them all swapped out. Those are the original rubber bands, which are a little bit of a pain to get off. And then you've just got the black rubber bands there. So let's go ahead and try it out. I'll just 4 cars up to it. This is 3 cars. Okay, that's power level 4. And these are rechargeable batteries, so they're not quite as good as real batteries. I think that's power level 5. That's the thing about trains, like it doesn't look like that steep of an incline, but it's really giving it a run for its money. I did not mean to back up them fast. Let me fix this. And it still does slide down. Okay, that feels better. Sometimes these couplers, you kind of have to play with them before the magnets align just right. Come on, you can do it. So if I had to give a recommendation, dual motors. That's how I typically run all of my stuff anyways. Now that we have the update to TrixBrix, I'll be able to use my second locomotive on the rear end of the train, and I'll be able to use TrixBrix as well for that and combine them onto the same remote. So pretty stoked about that. I haven't actually tried that with this train yet. But yeah, just wanted to see how much that increased the traction. It definitely helps. Doesn't completely solve the issue, but again, it's not an issue for me because I'm going to be running multiple locomotives with multiple motors and all that kind of stuff. So just something to keep in mind. I guess, you know, when they were, if you just go out and buy a train set, this is what you're going to get. So this still works pretty good with just the two cars. So I'll have to do some more testing and see what I encounter with very long trains, trying to get up the incline and everything. And I could buy another support set and have maybe a more gradual incline, things like that. It might be better if it was straight instead of curved. I don't know if that helps or hurts it. So this is as much testing as I wanted to do with that. Now I'm going to take the rest of my new track and as much track as I can cram from my collection and try to build a cool little layout. All right, well, here's about as big of a layout as I can build in this room. I'll show you the bridge. The thing about bridges is you have to go under them twice unless you're using cross tracks. But I didn't want to do that with 3 very long trains. That would have just been a complete nightmare. Although I do know YouTube loves train crashes. But check out this bridge. It does not even... It barely moves at all. It is extremely sturdy, so I'm really happy with that. I mean, even though it's only supported there and there, but it is just absolutely rigid. So from here, we'll do a quick kind of a montage of all the trains running around. I hope you guys found this entertaining or maybe helpful if you were looking to purchase any of this kind of stuff. Again, not sponsored, just I'm a fan. I'm happy with it.
But okay, say Berman.
Berman,
Then say banana.
banana,
Say banana Berman.
Berman, banana.
As soon as I stopped recording,